Why I can?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Ready, Set, Pop. My name is Mariel greeting you from Mexico City, and I'm here with my beautiful co hosts, Lucas Apache from Brazil and Mauricio Sierra from Colombia. Hello, boys.
Hello,
Hello,
Mariel.
hello.
Hello, Mauricio.
Hello, guys. How are you today?
Yeah, super
We are
happy to
so
be back.
good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I wanted to give an apology because last time we scheduled it for about a week ago, and I had a
Mhm.
personal thing, so we had to cancel. And we took some time to do it because Mao had a surgery from his nose. So that's why we took a little bit more time than we usually do. And now the three of us are sick. So Mao is recovering. I have coughing
Yes.
and Lucas lost his voice. So yes,
Yes.
it's a healthy podcast, you know.
Yeah.
But we are here. Yes, we are here.
Yes, yes. Today we're not talking about music. Today we're talking about health.
Health, yeah,
No,
how
no,
to be
no.
healthy,
Yeah.
Yes. How to not be?
how to not be us, because yeah, we are so
Yeah.
bad. But well, we are so happy to be back with this new episode. Today is a topic that our friend Lucas chose. It's all about different versions of the same song, you know, versus songs, cover songs. Um, Lucas, I would like to ask you, why did you choose this topic and what can we expect for this episode?
Okay. First of all, I try not to be so obvious with the songs, but I chose this topic because I feel like when we do the games, we had a lot of fun. So it's a way for us to have an entire episode as a game. So I think it's fun, and it's something that I know that the three of us really like because Marielle is always making videos about this in her
Yeah.
channel, and Mao has this thing that he makes you choose between two artists or two songs or two eras all the time out of nowhere, and I love this. Like you are walking on the street with Mao and suddenly Michelle Branch or Stacey Rico, so you'll be like, what?
Yes,
Gotta
I
choose right
know.
now.
Yes, yes.
I
You
Yeah.
know
know.
it.
Yeah.
So I know he's going to love this too, and I love this for sure. So that's the reason why.
Yeah, I thought I was the only one that Mao did that because when we
No,
met last time here in Mexico, he was like, "Who this one and this one, and
yeah.
Lucas or me?" So I'm like,
That's mean.
I
That's
love you
really me.
too. No, no,
Yeah.
no, no, no. Yeah, Mao is this is he's going to be thrilled with this episode.
Yeah, I love this kind of competition. All the time I'm like to put one against the other, like songs or artists or yes, it's so fun for me because it's like, oh my God, I love these people, but I have to choose one, so it's really
Yes.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And guys,
Okay.
every time I forget to open my window. So just 1 second.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Now you are just
The-
going to ask, who do you love the most, your mom or your dad? Who's going to be the
Yeah,
first?
yeah. That kind of question people ask when you are little.
no.
Yeah,
Well,
Yes.
no. Let's keep in pop music, please.
yes. I ask those questions to my daughter, and she always chooses her blanket over any of us. So yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
I
That's
don't know
that's a
why.
smart
Yeah,
girl.
Yes.
that's yeah, she is. So anyway, Lucas, let's start. What do you have her first for us?
Yeah, I want to start with the one that people already know we are going to talk about. That is Jessica Simpson, You Don't Have to Let Go, and Vanessa Camargo, Nada Sem Seu Amor, because they are the cover of our episode, like promoting on Instagram and everything. And I chose this one because some people are always confusing about this track because Vanessa released this song in 2002 and Jessica in 2003 after Vanessa. But the
Mm,
original one is in English. The reason why is because They used to work with the same producer, that is Jason Deere. Jason produced like the four first albums by Vanessa here in Brazil. So that's the reason why she got access to this track before, but the original one is in English.
Okay.
And both recorded the song in the third album, which I think is cool to think, like Vanessa Camargo third album and Jessica in This Skin. And I love both tracks, so I'm really curious to know your opinions about both. And we are doing like a battle, so at the end of the conversation, you guys need to choose one winner between
Okay.
the tracks. Okay, so
Okay.
let's go before with Mauricio while Mariel recover herself.
Okay, okay. I was so surprised to have this kind of song in two different styles and voices because even when Vanessa is a pop singer, her style is so different in comparison to Jessica Simpson. So I have to admit that even when I love Jessica Simpson voice, because I know some people hate her voice or said he sings too loud or she's
Mhm.
very exaggerated. I
Yeah.
love her voice so much, but in this song in particular, I think that it's too much. Like she's screaming too much for me, Jessica.
Hmm.
In Vanessa's version, I perceive the song more modulated or something like that. It's more like she's singing in a better way in comparison to Jessica. So if we put one against each other, so yes, Vanessa's version, it's, and I perceive Portuguese, it's a beautiful language. So I it's crazy because when Vanessa started back in the day when uh, she was trying to get success, as I know, like her voice was not so good, and she
Yeah.
took lessons and improved
Mhm.
so much, and you can see it in the song. So yes, that's my opinion.
Awesome. So Vanessa is the winner for you on this.
Yes, I don't know. Yes, it's obvious. I don't know if we have to choose now or at the end
No,
or
that's okay.
now.
You can
Okay,
you can.
okay, okay.
And you,
Yeah.
Marielle?
Well, I did know these two versions because I've been a fan of Vanessa for years. I actually never realized those were covers until a few years later. I don't know
Yeah.
why I never paid enough attention, but now that I listen to it more closely, it's I agree with Mao. I think Vanessa's version is a little bit more deep. I don't know. It's I mean I liked it better. I think Vanessa did a great job, and not that Jessica didn't. I think Jessica has a
Hmm.
powerful voice, but I think Vanessa's version gets you more deeply. I don't know if it's
Yes.
because we are Latinos and that we understand Portuguese and
Hmm.
Spanish. It's more similar, and so the words can get to us a bit deeper. But I am going with Vanessa this time.
Okay, so two for Vanessa. And for
Mhm.
Two
me,
for Vanessa.
surprisingly, I prefer Jessica's version, but
What?
but let me explain why. As Mal said, Vanessa's voice like was always keep becoming better and better. So I think at that point her voice was not ready, totally ready for the song. I think if she recorded later, like 2005 in the W album, the song would be even better. I know her voice so much, so for me, is still like a little bit weak in comparison of what she can do now. So for this reason, I prefer Jessica's version, but I really love both, of course.
Okay. Well, this time is a Vanessa
Surprisingly.
win-win.
Yeah,
Yes.
Vanessa's the winner. Ding!
Okay. Ka-ching. Yeah. Okay.
Ka-ching. Okay, so the next one is a battle between boys. And it's actually funny because I just discovered one of those songs very recently because my friend Mauricio gave me the album by plus one as a gift, and I was listening, and suddenly a song called "Let Me Be the One" started, and I was like, "What? I
I
know
know
this
that
song."
song.
Yeah, and it was "Come to Me" by Jess McCartney. The same song with different names, different
Different title.
artists, yes, but basically the same song in everything. For me, is very similar. So I want to know your opinions about Jess McCartney "Come to Me" versus plus one "Let Me Be the One" Mariel.
Uh, Jesse was first, right?
No,
It was
Plus
plus one.
one.
yes.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that. Um, I'm not a huge fan of the song, and I'm not a huge fan of Jesse McCurdy or Plus One. So, um, I know you love Jesse Lucas.
Yes.
So um, I think he did a good job, but for this time, I'm going to choose Plus One first. I don't know why, because probably because they sang it first, and I think I find it more, how to say it, how more pop,
Mm-hmm.
more to what I like. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
going
get
with
it.
Plus One this time, but it's not that I'm a huge fan of them. So I have to give it
Yeah.
one more tries to fall more in love with their music of both, because I'm not a huge fan of either. So yeah, my choice is Plus One.
Yes, you are more into the girls'
Yeah.
music. I know, but okay, it's interesting to know your opinion and yours, Mal.
It's funny because when you find this kind of songs that were sung by a Christian artist and then by a secular artist, it's like they change the word Jesus and put baby or something like that. So funny. You know, like for example, in Lost Without You, the version of Jackie Velasquez in comparison to Delta Goddard, or a lot of songs. And this
Yeah,
time it's similar. Even you don't know at first it's a cover because the title is different. So I have to go this time with plus one because I love the arrangement of the song and the harmonies. I think this is the perfect song to be sung by a group or a duo or more voices because I love the harmonies that plus one makes here.
yeah.
So yes, this time I go with plus one. I really enjoy, and well, I love. I'm not a huge fan of Jesse McCartney either, but I like him actually.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, because of my background and I've been a fan of CCM music, I have to go with plus one as
Okay,
well.
so it's two for plus one,
Yeah, what do
and
you think? Look at us.
I'm going to be against again because
I knew it. I
yeah,
knew
yeah.
it.
Jess McCartney is one of my favorite artists ever, and it's one of the songs that I like the most by him. I think from the first album would be totally in my top three songs of the album, probably, alongside with "Beautiful Soul" and "Take Our Sweet Time." So it's a song that is already in my life, and plus one, I just discovered now, and I really like it too. Like it's really good. I love to listen with more vocals, like five people singing is different, but I think the production, the sound of the song is very similar. It's not that different. I think the problem for some people sometimes is Jess McCartney's voice, like Jessica Simpson's voice. He has like that teenager tone, like that sometimes can be a little bit annoying, but so I totally understand that you guys prefer plus one. So plus one is the winner.
Yeah,
I'm the
this is
same
Again.
good
here.
one.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, the next one. When I chose, I told myself, why are you doing this? Because it's hard, even for me to choose. But is the song Skin Deep that was recorded by No Secrets and recorded by Natasha Thomas. Uh, I want to start this one with Marielle because I think it's more in her land, like No Secrets and everything. So let's see.
Well, I love both versions, and I love both No Secrets and Natasha. I think both are great, and both versions have their own, special thing. No secrets when it comes to being in a group, as the harmonies. And even though I think, who sings that song? Angel. um I think it was
I think
Angel,
so.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, Angel is the one that is more in there. So,
Hmm.
okay, yeah. So, Angel is the start in the song, but you can still hear the other girl's chorus. So I think it gives it a more powerful vibe. And when it comes to
Hmm.
Natasha, Natasha's voice is so sweet. So that song fit perfectly for her voice.
For her voice.
So, now there's a delay.
Um, now there's a delay.
Hello,
Hey Mao, can you
guys.
hear us? Hey Mao, can you hear
Hello.
us?
Yes, yes, yes. I
We
can hear
we
you.
are here
Sorry.
ourselves in
We
your
are here ourselves
computer
in
or
your
telephone,
computer
Yeah,
or telephone.
yeah.
How
like
is
a
that?
It
delay of the song, like
There's a
a delay.
delay.
So there's a delay.
It is it still a
Let
delay?
me see.
Only when we
Let me
talk.
see. Only when we talk.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh, Now,
Let me see.
Let me
Yes.
see. Yes.
There is. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think he
Um,
is the right thing to do.
but well, back again. Both versions are very cool, very sweet, very pop. But my favorite has to be No Secrets because I heard that song first, and I have
Yeah.
a thing for girl groups. So
Yeah.
hello.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey
Hello,
Mel.
guys. Can you hear me?
Hey, we can hear you
Hey.
now. There's no
No,
delay.
it's okay. Ah, okay,
Yeah.
okay,
No,
perfect.
no delay.
Sorry.
No delay.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
perfect.
So
Thank you.
I was just telling Luquitas that I am going to choose No Secrets over Natasha because
I
I met
imagine that.
Yeah.
I met No Secrets first, their version first, and I have a thing. I'm a sucker for girl groups. So this time I'm
Yes.
going with No Secrets, but not that I don't like Natasha. So
Yeah.
yeah, this time is No Secrets. Yay!
It's no surprise this time. What
Yeah,
about
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
you,
no
Mao?
surprise. I remember when Lucas suggested me to listen to Natasha Thomas because I mentioned that, oh, she reminds me of Kylie Dean, She has this, she's a white girl, like with this soul and R&B vibe. And Lucas was like, who is Kylie Dean? And I was like, I can't believe
Really?
that you don't
Oh,
know Kylie
Yeah.
Dean. Yes, but it was like, it was every time I recommend someone and you tell me that you don't know this person, it's like a win for me because you know a lot, guys. So it's like a perfect
yeah.
time for me when you say that. So
Yeah, and I love it.
mm,
Yes.
this in this I perceive like very similar, like the arrangement is very similar, like the melody is very similar, but I like that soul vibe or R&B vibe that Natasha has in her voice, because she's urban in a way,
Yeah.
like it's
Hmm.
like a little R&B or a little soul R&B.
Yeah.
So this time I go with Natasha because of that, because I like so much her voice. It's like this kind of Kelly Dean or JoJo or this kind of white
Mhm.
girls,
Hmm.
Tinisha Kelly, doing this R&B vibe. So yes, I really enjoy her
Yeah.
version better.
Actually,
Natasha
yeah.
Thomas. I think
I'm
you are
sorry.
going to say the same thing. Natasha Thomas has an R&B version of this track,
Oh,
and
okay.
Oh,
yeah, I chose to send the radio version because if I send the R&B, I knew that Mao will
Ah,
choose that
okay.
one for sure.
It's so good to
yeah.
know that she has an R&B version of that because I
Yeah,
have to
now
listen
you
to
can
it.
listen. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Sorry,
actually,
Mariel.
no, I was going to say that if you her Natasha's second album, "Play with Fire,"
Yes.
it's more Mao
Okay.
oriented, because her first,
Okay.
"Save Your Kisses" is more pop. So you
Yes.
are going to enjoy her second album better.
But
Okay. 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 Okay.
Yeah.
yes,
Mm.
I think I sent some songs before, but the whole album is really good. And for me,
Yeah.
this one is going to be Natasha Thomas too,
Uh-huh.
because that was the first one that I discovered, and I remember being obsessed with the song because I discovered Natasha Thomas 2004 with It's Over Now, Save Your Kisses, and I was really curious to see what's next. And when she released the Skin Deep, was like I was super addicted to the track. And when I heard the No Secrets version, I really like it too. For me, the strongest thing that makes me feel a little bit uh, torn between those songs is the last part of the No Secrets version because the key changed a little, and I love this type of pop music that in 2000s the last chorus was a little bit more high, so I can feel like more emotion in
Hmm.
their version
Okay,
in this part. But Natasha Thomas version has a special place in my heart, so
in your heart.
Natasha is the winner.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a
Natasha is the
win.
winner this
It's a
time.
win for the Danish pop singer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And Mao, please listen
Hmm.
to the R&B version. You're gonna
of
love it.
course. At the end of the episode, for sure.
Yeah. Now I want to talk about Belinda. Uh, Belinda is like I'm trying to see Mariel's face when I talk about Belinda.
I haven't said a thing.
uh, Actually, Belinda is all about covers. Like her first record, almost all tracks are covers, and I love the whole album, and I love the original versions. So to try not to be that obvious, I went to another album and I chose the song. I don't even know that I know how to talk. I think it's Wako, the name.
Yeah.
Yes,
I was about to ask you what is Waco
I have no
because
idea.
she says that in the song, like Waco.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
Marielle, do you know?
Because it's not a word in Spanish.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. My internet went.
Okay. Do you
Okay.
know what is Wako?
No, no, it's not a Spanish word.
No, not a clue.
Okay, no
Yeah.
one knows that. And this song is a Spanish version of Not the Kind of Girl that was recorded by King Leon. That is the same singer that recorded Teenage Superstar. That is the original version of Bobaninha Nice by Belinda. So
Okay.
somehow they are connected. I don't know if the producers or anything, but is more pop, like more Lady Gaga vibes. This track I think is kind of different, so that's why I chose this one. So I want to know, Mao, what are your thoughts on this?
Okay, friend. Well, I perceive the songs very similar. There is something in Belinda's version that I don't really like so much, even when they are really similar. But I don't know, maybe it's her voice in during that period in her life. She was very young, and her voice sounded a little annoying for me. Yes, so and I perceive the song a little like childish. I don't know, like when she says this wacko,
Hmm.
that thing. I think it's like, what is wacko? What do you say that? So yes, so but the songs are really similar. So this time I go with Kim and Lian, but it's because I don't like the Belinda's version at all.
Yeah.
If I have to choose, yes.
Okay, and you, Marielle? I think I know the answer.
Bye. Done. Well, you know I don't like Belinda, and
Yes.
even though she's Mexican, yeah, she's done a great thing for the country, yeah, whatever. I've never been a fan of her voice, and and I don't really like that song. So um, I'm not gonna vote for Belinda because I
Yeah.
have never I can't even though I have
Yeah.
tried to give her a chance to her music and stuff, but I just don't I can't make a connection
Yeah.
with her music, so that's why
You don't
I'm not
connect.
choosing. Yeah, I have to choose Kim.
Yeah, and you knew the King Leon song before?
No,
Okay,
no, only until
that's
you sent it.
okay. Okay, so in this one, I think we all agree because I prefer King Leon's version too. I think the lyrics are way better than Belinda's, and it's more grown up. I don't know. It's more woman. Belinda is talking about love someone. I think is totally different than Killian's lyrics. That is more about attitude, like being a bad girl. I don't know.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I agree with you guys on this. So
Yeah,
Okay,
Killian is the
is the
winner.
winner of
winner.
this
Hmm.
round.
Yes. But well, now
Okay.
I'm going with a track that we all love, but in Michaela's version, that is emotional. And that's why I
Yes.
didn't choose Michaela's version because I know that we all like. So I was really curious to know your opinions about the versions by Agnes from Sweden and the pop group American Juniors from US. So because Michaela, it's obvious that we love. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah. So I need to know your opinions about this one. You can go, Mariel, please.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm going with Agnes this time because following the footsteps of Michaela, when it comes to a powerful voice and a powerful song, I think it fits more into Agnes's voice. So because that song is so powerful, that song,
Yes.
needs a lot of strength. So I think I'm choosing Agnes over American Juniors because she has more power in her voice, and the American Juniors version sounds a little bit more teen teenage for
Mm-hmm.
me.
Yes.
So yeah, it's not a bad version because I did like it, but I'm going with Agnes because of following the footsteps of Michaela. Because we know that
Yes.
song so well from Michaela,
Yeah.
so she's going through that same direction.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. Mao.
Well, yes, Michaela was a reference, so I totally agree with Mariel. When I was seeing the American Juniors cover of the album, I was like, they are so young. Like the girl in the bike looks like she's 9 or something. Like they are very young.
Yeah.
And their voices are very young too. It's nothing bad, but uh, having this reference from Michaela, of course, I go with Agnes' voice. It's more deep, it's more powerful, it's more emotional as the song, as the title of the song is more emotional.
Yeah.
So, and the arrangements of the version of Agnes is, I'm not gonna say way better, but maybe more like in my taste. Like I
Mm-hmm.
perceive the song better. Yes, so yes, I agree with Mariel.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree with you guys too. Because
Ah, yay.
yeah, American Juniors is a good version too. They changed the lyrics a little bit because they were kids and everything. But I think first of all, it's a great song. So anyone who recorded, if they keep at least the melody, is going to be good because it's a great song. But Agnes' version is more professional, let's say this way, and there's
Hmm.
more elements that are similar to Michaela's version, like the guitar is the same and is not on the track by the kids, and I miss that, so I go with Agnes too. But the three versions are good.
Yeah.
Congratulations to who wrote it. Emotional. It's a
Yeah,
Yes,
great
it
pop song.
fits
it's
perfect.
a
Yeah.
great song.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Yeah.
it's a great song. Um, and none of them released it as a single, right?
Nope. Which is a shame.
It's
You
such a
think
shame.
you think it was the perfect second or third? I'm not sure about Michaela's singles.
Michaela
Michaela
had
has
It
two, yes.
two. Okay,
Miguel
because
Yeah,
had
I
two. Mhm.
okay, because I think that this song was perfect for the third single of the album,
yeah, totally.
for sure.
Agree.
It shows a
Mhm.
lot her potential in her voice.
Yeah, I can only imagine the music video, very pop. Like, oh my god, it's
I
a
think
dream.
that if she released Emotional as the second single, it would have
Hmm.
been better for her instead of It's All Up to
Yeah,
You.
totally.
Okay, I
Yeah,
was about to ask you that. What was the second single?
yeah, because
It,
no one was really releasing ballads as
hold on, I
singles.
think someone's at the door. Hold on.
Okay, okay,
Okay, okay.
you can go. I think the ballads were kind of down in the charts, like in 2001. I don't remember a lot. I don't
It's
know.
funny. It's funny because every album has a ballad, you know, like every album has this ballad to prove the singer can sing.
Yeah,
But it's funny at the same time because they are not trying to maybe put in risk releasing a ballad as a single.
yeah. I think with Michaela they did because there was a lot of conflicts between what she wanted, what the record label wanted, what the management wanted, because she wanted to be a singer like Celine Dion, and
Yes,
the the, the label wanted a Britney Spears. So after
of course.
a very pop song that was the first single, I think they push it to show her vocal ability.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
for sure.
It's okay.
There was the I don't know how you call it, the portero. Um,
Oh.
Yeah.
he came to give us some papers. So yeah, okay.
Okay.
Um,
Can we go to
so
the next one?
please do. Hmm.
Yes. The next one is Sandy Jr. Of course, I would choose because they made a lot of covers in
Yeah.
their career, like since the first album. But I chose Words Are Not Enough because it was the second single of the international career and was recorded by Steps too. I think they released it as the last single before the first era of Steps in 2002 or something. The music video was not even a real music video; was like footage of the
Hmm.
music, the old music videos and everything. But I think it's funny that they both recorded the song. So I want to know your opinions about this one, Mariel, please.
Okay, to be fair with both, I think both Steps and Sandy and Junior are on the same level of, you know, bubblegum pop sound. So
Mm-hmm.
to me, the song, sorry, sounds pretty similar because they have that same bubblegum style, catchy, quirky. For me, my personal favorite, not to be mean against any of them, but I think I'm gonna choose Steps
Mm-hmm.
version. But I like both of them. I like both of them. But
Yeah,
they have the same kind of style. So for me, it's like
yeah,
a different version with different voices, but in the same bubblegum sound.
yeah. The same atmosphere, the same vibe.
Exactly.
And you, Mao?
Well, I don't know if it was good for Sandy and Junior to have this song as the second single of the
Mm-hmm.
international album because Love Never Fails is a powerful song with a powerful message, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
I perceive this song a little weak in comparison
Yeah.
to Love Never Fails. Because I remember back in the day when the first time I saw Sandy and Junior in a musical channel, I was like, oh my god, who are these kids? Are they are amazing, and I love Sandy's voice. I really love, and something that was very special for them, from them, it was like they were very unique. Like it was not so common to have like a duo of siblings
Mm-hmm.
singing, you know. So
Yeah.
I perceive that if I have to choose right now, I go with Sandy and Junior because I love Sandy's voice, but I consider it's not a strong song to have this
Yeah.
powerful single potential to be released, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But even though I love the song, I like the song and I like Sandy's voice so much, so I go with
Yeah.
Sandy and Junior this time.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree when it comes to the song being not that strong because I don't know, they recorded so many songs for this album, and I feel like at the end they didn't make the right choices. Overall, like the whole album is not that good in my opinion. And like for me the strongest song after Love Never Fails is Until I See You Again. And this song is not in all versions of the album. Like here in
Oh,
Brazil was not released in the album.
huh,
So
so funny.
for me, it's a mess. So I agree, shouldn't be the second single. But I, it's not because they are my favorite in the universe, but I feel like the version of Sunny Jr. is a little bit more uh, pop than steps if it's possible. I
Okay.
think because you
Yeah.
can dance a little, there's more beats. Steps I think is a little bit more boring in a song that is already kind of boring, you know. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yes.
so I need to go with Sunny Jr. on this.
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah.
Well, the next one, let me see. Okay, this song was not officially released uh, by both, I think. That is A Day in the Sun is the song recorded by Hilary Duff that was a bonus track in some countries in her first
Mm-hmm.
record. And the Annelies van der Pol was included in the That's a Raven soundtrack
Mm-hmm.
uh, album. And it's a song that I really like. For me, it's very Disney Channel, the song. Is like the sound of that time, you know, the sound of an era of Disney. And I really like this song. And I always listen to one of these versions. I will not say each one, but I chose this one because I feel like Annalise has a powerful voice, like very mature voice. Hilary Duff has Hilary Duff's voice that we know. So
Yeah.
sometimes I'm wondering if has a good voice takes it all, like it's what matters, you know. That's why I'm curious about your opinions in this one. You can go, Mal, please.
Yes, friend. I have to say that, and sometimes it's not the voice, and in Hillary's case, it's a notorious case. You know, like you can see it in Hillary because Hillary, of course, doesn't have a powerful, amazing voice, but
Mm-hmm.
her voice is so special for us that lived that moment at that
Mm-hmm.
time in our lives, you know, because she was like our queen of Disney, and I enjoyed so much, even when at that time I was a fan of JoJo or other kind of singers that had very powerful and strong voice. I was a fan of Hillary too because I really enjoyed her music, her vibe. The songs were had this kind of message that were very fun, but at the same time it was cute, it was sweet, it was cute, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So this time I perceived the same. When I was listening to Annalise version, I was like, this girl has a very strong voice, you know, like
Yeah.
it's very deep. And even when the song is pure pop, or because the song for me it's very Hillary Duff. When you listen to the song, it's very Hillary. I
Mm-hmm.
go with Hillary in comparison to Annalise because I love Hillary Duff, and this is the perfect song for Hillary's voice. So
Yes.
no matter what, Hillary doesn't have this powerful or wonderful voice. For example, I can see another person singing "Come Clean" or
Mm-hmm.
"Fly"
No.
or "So Yesterday,"
Yeah.
because even with her voice, she was magical doing these songs. So even I don't know, I can see, for example, JoJo singing "Come Clean." Maybe
Yeah.
would be more like vocals and stuff, but I see that Hillary was perfection. You know, like very magical. Her voice, this child voice, very young voice. So yes, very sweet voice. So yes,
Very
I go
cute.
with Hillary
Yes.
this time.
Yes. And you, Mariel?
Same. I'm going to choose Hillary. Not because I don't like Annalise's voice. I think that, like you mentioned, she has a powerful voice. and very underrated. Not a lot of people know that she sings.
Hmm.
But since I grew up listening to Hilary Duff's, I think I'm more attached to when it comes to Hilary's version. Even though it's not on the official album,
No.
we as pop fans find a way to get it. So,
Yes,
Yes.
always.
yeah, we know. So I like it. Like Mouse says, it was meant for Hillary. I don't know
Yeah.
who wrote it. I don't know where that song came from, but whoever wrote it, it was like, I'm gonna write this for Hillary Duff because it's going to sound like
It's
Hillary Duff.
perfect for Hillary.
So
Yes.
Probably. Yes.
yeah. So for me, it's more like Hillary, but not that I don't like Annalise. I'm going more with the obvious because I chose I grew up with Hillary. So yeah.
Yeah. Uh, for me, it's Hillary too because
Yay.
I don't know. I struggle a little to listen to Annalise songs. I like Over It. For me, is the best. But sometimes I think she was so desperate to show I can really sing. Sometimes. So it was a
Hmm.
little bit extra. Like if you guys listen to the track "A Dream Is a Wish Your Heart Makes," that was all the Disney people singing together. I think
Oh
her
yeah.
part was super annoying. Like she wanted to show a lot, and was not the
A-
case. And
Annalise? Annalise?
yes, yes.
Okay.
And Hilary Duff's voice is so small, and it's so beautiful to see. She's kind of struggling to do the nose. I don't know. It's something magical about
Yeah,
her
she knows
voice
where she
sometimes.
belongs, actually. She knows where she belongs. She's not
Yes,
trying to
and
prove anything.
yeah, you mentioned Come Clean Mal, and the demo of the song Liquid, sang by Cara Diaguardi.
Dio Guardi?
And she obviously sings so well, but it's not magical like
It's not
Hillary's version.
magical. Yes,
No,
Yeah.
exactly.
she
And
may be the songwriter, but it's not the same.
no, it's
Yes,
not the same.
yes.
And I love
Mm.
A Day in the Sun by Hilary Duff. I listen all the time on YouTube or my downloads and everything because it's not available on streaming, and it's perfect. I really love this song, so it's Hilary Duff for
Yeah.
all of us.
Yeah.
Yay. Hmm.
Yes. Well, the next one I chose because for me it's pretty much the same. It's very similar. So I want to know how you guys perceive Everybody Doesn't by Amanda and the version by Tata Young. Uh, because for me it's not that different. I don't know. It's pretty similar. So let's go with Mariel. I think she's more familiar with those songs.
Yeah. Oh, it's so difficult because I love both. I love Manva and I love Tara. You know that. So I'm gonna choose Amanda this time. Why? Because it's the first version I heard.
Hmm.
Two, I like her harmonies better than Tara's. And the background, I think I like it better with Amanda. Not that Tara did a bad thing. No, not at all. But don't know. I always feel more close to Amanda's because that's the first one I hear. I listened.
Yeah.
So I like both versions, and the song only has like a few differences. Only a few changes in
Details.
the
Yeah.
lyrics, but pretty much it's the same. Um, but Amanda's like raspy voice gives it a more special sound to Everybody Doesn't. So it's
Yes.
Amanda for me.
Yeah. And you, mouth.
You are totally right. The songs are very similar. Like even the voices sometimes are really similar. Like the song is almost the same. But since the time Mariel recommended me to listen to Amanda's album, I was obsessed with Everybody Doesn't by Amanda. So I have to go with Amanda too because I really enjoy this song. Even today, I don't know, Mariel, it was 2 years ago when you suggested me to listen to this album. And I'm a
Yeah.
fan now. I'm still a fan now. This is one of the songs that I enjoy the most when I listen. For example, in the mornings when I'm running and this song came and it start playing, it's like, oh my God, I love this song so much, Like
Uh-huh.
it's the perfect pop song from 2001. So Yes, to be fair with Tata, of course, she has a good voice and it's a wonderful version. But I have to go with Amanda because I really enjoy the version. I love Everybody Does It by Amanda.
Yeah. Tata Young, like, is one of the singers that covered a lot of tracks. Like, she
Yeah.
has a lot of cases. I chose this one because it's very similar, so I was curious. But I will go with Amanda too because I think it's more. I don't know. Is more. I don't know. There's something more pop to see a young girl singing those lyrics, and for me, Tata Young presents herself more like a mature woman.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
so I think the song fits perfectly to Amanda that she was a teenager in that era and everything. Marielle, you
To
want to say
be
something?
fair, yeah,
Uh,
to be fair with Tata, her second English album, Temperature Rising, which includes Everybody Doesn't, is a more mature album, like
Yeah.
you mentioned, Lucas. So, yeah, Everybody Doesn't was more like for teens. And that same album by Tata contains a song called Zoom, which was later
Hmm.
covered by Ashley Tisdale. And
Yes.
that song was better for Tata than Ashley because of the meaning of the song and the age they had back in the
Yeah.
day. So
So,
yeah, in this case, uh, for Ashley, it sounded more. You are not supposed to sing that when you are so young, and
yeah.
for Tata, it was perfect. So
Perfect.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
So
was
to be fair with
go,
her,
Mal.
Sorry. Yes, I was about to say that because everybody doesn't subject. It's like I want to be your girlfriend, but maybe I don't want to. But don't push me. Like this kind of
yeah,
interaction of adolescence. So it
It's
doesn't make any
the
sense if
virgin thing. Yes.
yes, 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 and it doesn't make any sense if a grown woman is singing like, okay, give it or not. Like you don't have to doubt because you are a grown woman. But in the case of Amanda, it's like, okay, you are an adolescent and you are maybe hesitating if I
yeah.
want to be your girlfriend or not. Yeah, so I think it is another reason to choose Amanda version.
Yeah. And Marielle mentioned Ashley Tisdale, so she's the next one
Yeah,
because as Tata Young, just like Tata Young, Ashley Tisdale has a lot of covers in her albums.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I chose Love Me For Me, that was also recorded by the girl group Jamali. I think it's,
Jamali.
yes, the right
Jamali.
pronunciation. They are from Pop Stars, right, Marielle? The South
Pop star
Africa.
South Africa. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I chose this because I realized Love Me For Me was the only track by this group that I ever heard. I always knew about them because of Pop Stars, but I never gave the chance. So I decided to listen to the songs, and I like several tracks by this group now. Um, and I think I was very curious to know Mao's perception about this one because Ashley Tisdale is pure pop and Jamali has the R&B vibes that Mao likes. So you can go, Mauricio.
This time was easy breezy for me. Like when I started listening to Jamali's version, I was like, oh my god, this is my thing. Like this is the kind of song that I really enjoy, that I really like, very R&B, very this kind of 2000 R&B that I really enjoy, that I really love. They remind me a lot of Cherish or this kind of groups, like with
Mhm.
sweet voices, very soul voices. So yes, I never enjoy so much Ashley Tisdale music. Maybe the only song that I like a little by her is "She Said," "He Said," "She Said," or something like that.
Mhm.
Yes, that is. I think it's in the same album.
Yeah.
But yes, this time was easy for me, of course. Ashley Tisdale is not about version, of course, and it's really enjoyable in a way. But I prefer, of course, Emily's version because it's more R&B. It's a perfect tune for me. You
Yes.
know me, guys. Yes.
Yeah. And you, Marielle?
I'm going to agree with Mao this time. Not that I don't like
Oh,
Ashley, but I think Jamali did better with the harmonies. Uh,
give me a
with
second, guys.
yeah, everybody's bothering us now. So
Yeah, what's going on? But
so
please
I
continue,
am
Maria.
going. Yes, I'm going to agree with Mao this time with when it comes to Jamali, because I think
Yeah,
it's a song more meant for powerful voices like the girls have. Not that actually
yeah.
Teasdale didn't doesn't have a good voice, but I think back in the day she sounded really childish. So
Back.
I don't think it was a song meant for a teenager. So
Okay.
I think it goes more with with a bit older girls,
Okay.
and these harmonies that they use are way
Mhm.
better for me. So
Yeah.
yes,
I
Jamali.
I think this track is one that is pretty obvious that Jamali's version is way better because I used to like a
Yes.
lot actually Tisdale's version. I really like actually, but in the minute you listen Jamali's version, you feel like this sounds right. Like they
Yeah.
sound so good. It's not annoying
Yeah.
at all. Like so perfect. The notes, the way they sing. I fell in love with their version and some other tracks by them that is in the similar vibe. This R&B, 2000s R&B. So it's pretty obvious. Jamali's version is like a million times better. It's
Yay.
it's crazy how
R&B.
obvious it is, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and Mao, I don't know if you ever heard the whole album by Ashley Tisdale, but I think you may like the track Headstrong.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to listen, friend,
Yeah.
because no. Maybe no. Maybe
Okay.
never.
Okay. So now it's already the last one, and this one I discovered while I was creating the list because I was about to send Brooke Hogan with Everything to Me and a French version by a girl group that is from France that I don't remember the name now. Is something with D. They were part of Pop Stars but not the winners in France. You know, Mariel?
Oh yes. I hate it when I don't remember.
Yeah, me
Uh,
too.
that
Dundee.
the
The
Adams, the
I
Adams,
think I think it's
the
this.
Adams.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. This was supposed to be my my choice for this episode, but I was on Discogs trying to. I was reading some tracks that were made by a guy who wrote "Crush" by Mandy Moore. I was curious to know what else he wrote, and I discovered that he is also the person who wrote "All I Want Is You" by Brooke Hogan. That is part of her second album, her third album actually. And
The
so this way,
Redemption.
the redemption.
The
Yes, this
redemption.
one. Yes, Maria. This one. And then I discovered the French version of this track. Because of that, I just discovered now is sang by Melanie Martins, not Melanie Martinez. It's Melanie Martins. That is a girl that was part for the that reality show that you guys had in our country. That is the La Academia.
Yeah, the Academia.
But in
Yes.
Mexico. Yes, in
Yeah,
Mexico.
Yeah.
the same one, but
Mm.
but in France, this girl only had two singles. She do not have an album, only singles, and one of them is the French version of "All I Want Is You" that I will not dare to speak in French. French, the name. I have no idea how to speak this. Um, but it's something new to me. I never knew this track existed, so I want to know Mariel's opinion about this one because it's very pop. It's very pop.
I know, but Brooke Hogan's version is always going to be in a special place in my heart because I love her music. I love her.
Yes.
So yeah, I can't even. I mean, I like the other version, but it's not fair this time because I'm always going to choose Brooke uh,
Yeah.
because that song in particular brings back so many good memories from back in the day when I was a teenager. long ago. So um, long ago, darling. But yeah, it's Brooke. I like her better. I can't say more
That's
because
good.
it's my favorite.
Yeah, it's perfect. And you, Mal?
This is the best part when you have to choose between two songs that you don't know, you know? Like,
Yeah,
for
Hmm.
example, in most of the songs that you sent, we have to choose in songs that we didn't know, maybe Mariel more than me. But this time, of course, I know Brooks' version, and I love Brooke Hogan, of course. And this time, even when I listen to other version and it's good, maybe like in this time, I have to choose Brooke Hogan, of course, because I
yes,
love her music, because I like her so much. Because I remember the song too, and was part of my teenage years too.
yes,
So yes, yes, for sure,
yeah,
Brooke Hogan is the winner this time.
yeah. For me too, is the same. But I think was very good to discover this other version because I think the song really fits in French. Like sounds good. It's not weird to listen.
No, it's not a bad
Yeah,
song.
her
It's not a
voice
bad
is
version.
good.
Yes.
And for me was like a confirmation that Brooke actually maybe she recorded this song for the first album and
Yes.
she used it later because I always thought her voice is more sounds more young in this track than comparing to the other ones. Not only this one, there's another track I think is
Hmm.
um uh, I don't remember now, but there's one or two tracks in this album that I think she recorded in 2004 or something because the version of this girl's 2003, and she decided to just use now in the Redemption album years later. Yes, so for me was good to discover this version, but of course Brooke Hoggins is our heart. We love her
Yes.
so much.
Yeah. Actually, I think it was a good choice for her to go in that R&B urban direction in that time because she was different. Because, for example, if you
Hmm.
listen to the first album, or I'm not sure about what is the first album, is not on Discover.
I'm considering this little voice, the first
It's
one.
yes, well, it's
It's
more
your
pop.
voice.
This voice.
Yes, it's
Yes.
more pop. But when you listen
Hmm.
to Discover, it's like, oh, this blonde girl is doing R&B stuff, so it's more interesting to listen.
Yeah. The other track I was trying to remember is "You Never Be Like Him." I think
Okay.
she
Oh
recorded
yes,
for.
that song was written by Mandy Ventrist. I have that version
Oh,
somewhere.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it was not
Mhm.
supposed to be in this album, but it's there
Oh,
and is very good.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, those were
Yeah.
good choices of songs, guys. Not all
Yes.
of the songs we talked about today are available on digital platforms, so we can share maybe a YouTube playlist, Lucas,
yes,
because
yes,
I think you can find all of them in YouTube. There
yes,
are a lot of versions out there that were covered by many artists.
yeah.
I could tell you a million of them, but we will never end. But we can do a second episode for this in the future, because there are a lot of songs to talk about, a lot of versions, and well, um, I really enjoyed this episode. Oh,
Yeah,
it
me
was
too.
good to know
Yes. So
Yeah,
your choices and
that
stuff. So yeah, it was great. Thank you.
yeah. There was some song that you guys were surprised. Like I didn't know this one existed.
Um, Probably the Brooke Hogan
Oh, yeah,
from
even for
this
me.
uh,
list.
Yeah, in this list.
Yeah, Brooke Hogan's.
for me, it was very interesting to know that Jessica Simpson and Vanessa were connected in a part of the world. You know,
Yes,
it was
yes,
very surprising. Yes, 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 because they belong to a very different. sides, you know,
Yes.
even when they are pop stars. And it's yes, I was so surprised because of that. So this song, "You Don't Have to Let Go," it was like a surprise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. I had so much fun.
Yeah,
I
same.
had so much fun
I
too.
I want to say thanks for everybody watching. We have Adrian for a minute because he says break a leg, guys. I'll watch later. I came to watch Madame Web. I think it's at the movies. So
Yes, he's in the.
you will watch later, Adrian. So, but thank you for always being there. And we have Mouse Mom, who's greeting us from Cancun. Hello to Mouse Mom. It was so nice to have you always. And your aunt Elizabeth too, Mau. She's
Yes.
here.
Yes, and my
She
sister
says,
Trish.
Trish.
"Oh yes, I see it. Yeah, I love today's subject. Very good, guys. Greetings from Colombia. Yes,
Yes, all my family
greetings."
supporting all the time. Love you, family. Love you so much.
And obviously, we have Joaquin Rencoret from
Yes.
Hey,
Chile.
friend,
Thank
Joaquin.
you, thank you,
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Joaquin, for
friend.
Joaquin.
watching.
A new friend of us actually because
Yes,
he's been in every episode.
Yeah,
yes,
he's amazing. He loves pop
yeah.
music.
So,
We should have him someday with us here. We
oh
talk
Oh, for
about
yes,
pop
sure, for
music
sure.
all day long.
Joaquin, if you would
Yes.
like to be part of the show, just let us know because we would love
Yes,
to
for
have you
sure.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Once again, I am so sorry for the voice today. I'm always sick, but well,
Yeah.
and but well, this time it was the three of us that was sick. So yeah,
Yeah.
we should call it
This
ready, set, health. So
yeah, this group needs
Yeah.
a specific pop singer in our playlists. That is Vitamin C.
Yeah.
Let's all listen tomorrow
yes,
to
let's
this
all
girl.
listen to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Once again, thank you everybody for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. And don't forget to subscribe. Give us a big thumbs up, and thank you so much. Big kisses to you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.